Good morning. It's Monday. I just finished taking the dogs out, filled the diffusers, and now I'm making some sourdough so that it'll be ready for dinner tonight. Kids are still sleeping, so I'm just enjoying the peace and quiet for now. I'm sure Haley will be up soon, telling me to get started on making videos, so maybe she'll be proud of me that I already started for the day. Sourdough bread recipe that I use is really simple. It's just 4 cups organic bread flour, 1 cup of my starter, and a tablespoon of salt. Okay, then I'm going to cover it and let it rise from 10 to 12 hours. Then I'll throw it in the oven. All right, so about a year ago, I was working out every single morning, and it was awesome, and I was in like the best shape ever. Wow, I had like a weird accent for a second. Sometimes I pretend I'm British, so it's fine. And then over the last year, was staying with my mother for several months, and just the chaos of my new life. I've really been slacking on the working out part. However, I do always make sure that I at least stretch for a little bit in the morning. It just really helps everything get moving in the morning. It helps your muscles relax, obviously. It just gives me a second to breathe and focus on, what I'm going to do for the day, meditation, Nova. Unfortunately, the dogs think that when I sit on the floor, that means it's playtime, and it's not. Huh. Okay, so for like 12 years, I was a ballerina, so I think that's where my love for stretching comes in, because we had to do it every day. So that's what I kind of do. It's mostly like my old ballet stretches with a little bit of yoga thrown in there. Basically just whatever I feel like my body needs. A lot of times I get like tension up in like this area. I don't know why. So I kind of just do what feels good. So anyway, all right. I should mention that I also usually put on some essential oil before I do this, just to kind of get into the mood, I guess, and relax. I'm done stretching, always make myself a cup of tea. I've been sticking to this detox tea the last few days. I just feel like my digestion's a little bit off. Not really sure why, but I know what it was. Probably the Whataburger that I had last week. Oh well. Anyway, I'm gonna have this, and then I'm going to start the kids' breakfast because let's see. Oh, it's only 7:30 actually, so I have a little while because Peyton and Blaze won't be up for at least another hour and a half. But Haley's up and she's getting hungry, so I guess I could start chopping up the potatoes. First up, I'm gonna chop up the onions and get those going. All the kids really like the onions. You know, adds a little bit of sweetness, I feel like, to the potatoes. Chopping up potatoes, Nova's always nearby when she hears me starting to chop things, hoping that it'll be something that she can have. And she loves potatoes and sweet potatoes. Oh, baby. Guys! Come eat! We actually never made it to the museum today, by the way. We had too many errands to run this morning. By the time we got done doing all that, everyone was starving for lunch, and I had to be back home by 4 so that we could get ready for Blaze's baseball game. So it just ended up being a day to clean the house and for the kids to do some reading. Blaze is reading his Bad Guys book right now. The girls are each upstairs doing some of their reading, and I think Peyton's going to be working on her resin molds today. And I am just studying for my real estate stuff, so that's it. Cute little fact, they call it the bundle of rights in regards to real property because back in the day, the seller of a property would hand the purchaser either a handful of earth or a bundle of sticks. And then once the purchaser accepted this, he then owned those sticks and the tree and or land that it came from. So cute. I love that. Bread's all done. I'll let it rest for a little bit and then serve it with dinner tonight. Guys, we had Blaze's baseball game tonight, and he was getting stressed out at the plate because he's kind of been in a slump. So I had to remind him to just take a deep breath and relax. And of course, he did it and got a great hit, and we ended up winning the game. Go Braves! Blaze is a little amped up still from his win tonight. Anyway, it's like 8 o'clock. I have to throw in dinner real quick, so it's going to be like pasta, a little bit of sauteed vegetables to go with it. Of course, some bread, and probably a little bit of TV before I can try to get these guys to calm down and get ready for bed. All right, dinner's just about done. I'm going to eat that, watch a little bit of TV, like I said, and then probably have the kids do a little bit of reading in bed before calling it a night. Do this again tomorrow.